So how should you choose auto insurance in the US? There's so many factors that go into auto insurance, and to be honest, nobody really learns about auto insurance. If I say deductible, bodily injury, PIP, do you even know what those things are? It can be quite confusing. So the first thing I recommend is get with an independent agent. Independent agents have access to multiple companies, so they can shop around. They'll do all the hard work for you. So you just have one person to call, and they usually have somewhere between 5 and 10 different auto companies that they can look at. Not every auto company is the same, and every auto company sort of has a different person or risk that they're looking for. So you might not be a fit for company A, but you're a great fit for company B, and that's what your independent agent can help you with. So let's say you're shopping your auto insurance and you get a cheaper rate somewhere else. You need to make sure that you're checking the coverage. Just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's the same coverage. All too often we see people coming back, oh, well, I got a cheaper quote from this other company, and we compare against what they currently have, and they've increased their deductibles, slashed their coverage, removed uninsured motorist coverage, so it's not even close to the same. It's not something we'd even sell in this agency because it doesn't properly protect you out on the road. And that's what we want, to make sure that you are safe and you are protected and that your family's protected while you're driving on the road. So we often get calls that say, hey, I need auto insurance. Give me full coverage. What does that even mean? Full coverage means nothing in insurance. So you want the highest limits and the lowest deductible? I don't really know. So when you tell us full coverage, we think maybe you mean you want comp and collision, you want uninsured motorists, but nobody really knows. That term gets thrown around a lot, but it doesn't mean anything. So make sure to have the conversation with your independent agent about what you're actually looking for, and then they can help advise you to find the best coverage and the best rates to fit your family needs. So online, I'm always seeing people say, hey, my auto insurance went up. Who did you go with? Who did you get a great rate with? The problem is every single person is different. Your zip code is different. Are you a homeowner? Do you rent? Do you have kids? What's your credit history like? Have you had a lot of tickets and accidents? What kind of car do you drive? What are your deductible limits? What are your bodily injury limits? There's so many factors that play into the cost of auto insurance that asking a complete stranger that may live on the opposite side of the country what auto insurance company was cheap for them is not going to help you at all. Your best bet is to call an independent agent. They'll be able to look at all the different companies that they work with and find that right fit for you. So with all insurance, auto insurance is no exception, that you're not really looking for the minimum coverage. Yes, it gets you legal to drive, but it's not really going to be a good idea in the long run. If you get into an accident, you're at fault, and you don't have the proper coverage, you can end up paying a lot of money. We do say that about 1 in 3 to 1 in 4 drivers in Florida are uninsured or underinsured. So what does that mean? That means that you need to make sure that your coverage can compensate if you get into an accident with someone who doesn't have insurance or doesn't have enough insurance to cover the accident. So you want to make sure you have uninsured motorist coverage that protects you and your family in those situations. So if you're looking to get auto insurance in the US and you don't know where to start, find an independent agent. Every state has different minimums, different coverage, so they'll be able to best advise you about what's specific about that state and the needs and requirements for that state. If you're in Florida, make sure to give Harry Levine Insurance a call. We'll be happy to help you and go over your coverages to make sure that you understand your auto insurance a little bit more than you did before.